Are you familiar with the Sermon on the Mount? You know who is familiar with it? Darth Sidious, because he was there. Welcome to the Narrow Gate, and thank you for squeezing in here, and thank you for joining me as I continue through Matthew. Today we're taking a look at Matthew 5, which begins the Sermon on the Mount. Now, when Jesus saw the crowds, he went up on a mountain and sat down. His disciples came to him, and he began teaching them. He said, "Blessed are the poor in spirit, for theirs is the kingdom of heaven. Blessed are those who mourn, for they will be comforted. Blessed are the meek, for they will inherit the earth. Blessed are those who hunger and thirst for righteousness, for they will be filled. Blessed are the merciful, for they will be shown mercy. Blessed are the pure in heart, for they will see God. Blessed are the peacemakers, for they will be called children of God. Blessed are those who are persecuted because of righteousness, for theirs is the kingdom of heaven. Blessed are you when people insult you, persecute you, and falsely say all kinds of evil against you because of me. Rejoice and be glad, because great is your reward in heaven. For in the same way, they persecuted the prophets who were before you." So what we have here is Jesus listing a bunch of things that oftentimes are not encouraged by earth. And Jesus is saying, yeah, these things, these attributes that aren't encouraged by earth, they're actually really good things that are encouraged in the realm of heaven. And I think this plays a part in being in the earth but not of the earth. It's something like we are here on earth, but we are not working for earth, we're working for the kingdom of heaven. And because of that, the things that we see here on earth that are being rewarded here on earth are often the things that will actually harm the kingdom of heaven in the long run. I also want to go on and talk about the next little bit of this passage here for a little while. You are the salt of the earth, but if salt loses its saltiness, how can it be made salty again? It's no longer good for anything except to be thrown out and trampled underfoot. You are the light of the world. A tower on a hill cannot be hidden. Neither do people light a lamp and put it under a bowl. Instead, they put it on a stand, and it gives light to everyone in the house. In the same way, let your light shine before others, that they may see your good deeds and glorify your Father in heaven. Okay, so I haven't heard anyone look at these verses in quite this way before, but I can't help but wonder if what Jesus is saying is that when you lose all these things, when you lose your meekness, when you lose your peacemakerness, when you lose all these things that are beneficial for the kingdom of heaven, that's when you lose your saltiness. Right? We're the salt of the earth. We're supposed to be like adding flavor to the earth. But when we conform to the earth and become just the same as someone who is part of the earth, part of the world, a worldly person, then what we do is we don't add any salty flavor to the earth, which will actually benefit the earth. Now, I don't know for sure that this is where Jesus was going with this, but I do think it's an interesting thought.
Possibly.
Okay, so this is where I'm gonna stop this video for now. However, I do plan to very soon make another video also talking about the Sermon on the Mount, and I plan to carry on not just through the Sermon on the Mount, but through all of Matthew. So with that being said, it would mean quite a lot if you hit the like button and also subscribe to the YouTube channel, because I want to keep making this stuff. I also want to make bigger projects helping to explain biblical principles. So if we can actually grow this YouTube channel, then I might be able to do those things that I want to do. But if you want to watch my last video talking about temptation, hey look, there it is. You can click on it. I don't know where it is. It might be there. It might be there. With that, I will say goodbye, and don't forget to brush your teeth.